Welcome back guys to my YouTube channel. In this video I'll be showing us how to make use of this cool pattern that I've been able to identify over time. Okay, so this pattern is really an interesting pattern that will be able to help us to either buy or sell in the market. Okay, so I'm just going to highlight the most important levels in this particular market. Okay, remember that we are on the step index market here on the daily time frame. Okay, so this particular strategy I've been testing it on these two particular market now, the boom 1000 index, and also I can see this particular setup playing out now on step index. Okay, so if you know how to make use of this strategy on the boom 1000 and also the step index market, then definitely you should be able to scalp or take any trade for yourself in the market. Okay, so I'm just going to show us how to make use of this particular strategy whenever we see it play out, first of all, in our charts. Okay, so I will just mark out the important levels that I want us to take note of. Okay, so this is really a cool strategy and a cool pattern for us to take notes in the market. Okay, so the pattern goes something like this. Okay, the way you can see on my chart here. Okay, so I'm just going to show us the most important things we need to take note of so that we'll be able to take a trade for ourselves whenever we see this particular pattern playing out. Okay, so if you notice, you see that I am placing the arrows here and also here, and then I'll place another arrow here. Okay, because these are like the most important things we want to take note of whenever we want to use this particular pattern. Okay, so I've placed the first, second, third, and then now I'll be placing the last arrow here. Okay, so whenever we get to see this particular pattern on our chart, the first thing we want to do is to know where price is coming from. Okay, so if we go back in time past, you'll notice that market has been selling. Okay, so this gives us the confidence to know that if we are going to be taking any trade decision, then definitely it is going to be a sell. So I will just draw a 2 here to show us the direction of the market. So if you notice, you can see that market has been selling. Okay, so definitely whatever we want to do on this particular time frame, then we want to be taking a sell or looking for more sell position. Okay, and then after we've been able to identify these four particular levels here, what we want to do is to bring out our red zone to here, this box that will help us to identify key levels here in the market. Okay, so the first key level market will be able to identify is the close of this particular level here. Okay, so this will be like the first level we want to identify in the market. So we are just going to draw our zone here and place the red box somewhere around here. So this is the first thing we want to do whenever we want to anticipate either a sell or a buy. And also we want to take note of the upper wick level of this particular candles here. So we are just going to draw a zone also at this particular level here. So if we draw that zone here, we are going to see clearly what price is doing. So we can either take the level of this particular zone down here, okay, which is also a good way to anticipate what price is doing. So if we are able to draw these levels like this, then definitely we should be able to know what market is actually doing and what market is not doing. Okay, so remember, this is our first red zone here, and then we were able to draw it from the body of this particular candle here down to either the wick here of this particular candles. So this is how we want to be drawing our red zone. And then for the upper candles wick here, we want to draw the zone from the wick here to the body here. Okay, now if we look at this, it gives us a clear picture of what price and the market is actually doing. So the first thing we note is that there was a rejection here at this particular first red zone here. Okay, and then also there was a rejection here at the body here down. And then when we look, we see that price came back to this particular red zone, broke out of it, and then price came back to this particular level, also broke out of it. But remember that price failed to break out completely and start buying. Okay, and then price came back, meaning that this particular zone is a very strong zone. Remember, this is the daily time frame. Okay, it gives us an idea that since price is not willing to break out completely, it means that this is a very strong zone. Okay, and then that is why we notice that price automatically reversed here. So this is the first thing we want to look out for whenever we want to make use of this pattern. We want to make sure that price does not break out completely outside of this particular zone. And then we saw that price came back and broke below this our supposedly called support. Now price broke below it, and then we can see the retest here on this particular candle here, and price sold down from that particular level. Now we can see that price is actually making a retest here, okay, and that is why we are able to spot this particular entry here. Remember, price is trying to retest this zone. Now the key factor here for us to know if we should be buying or selling in this market is whenever we notice that price has crossed down below this red zone, we want to see like a break of structure down. Okay, we want to see like a break of structure down, and that was what price gave us. So if we draw our line here, we'll be able to see that price broke structure down. Okay, so this suggests to us that price is still likely to move downwards. Okay, after we've seen the break of structure, what we want to see is a retracement with a particular green candle here. We can see the first green candle and the second green candle. Okay, after that happens, what we want to do is to make sure, guys, we always wait for market to take our liquidity. So here is going to be like our liquidity level for our market to come and take. Okay, so this is like the liquidity in the market. This is our first liquidity level, and this our second liquidity level. Okay, remember, liquidity are levels where the sellers or the buyers place their stop loss. So at this level here, the sellers that sold the market downwards actually place their stop loss above, and then the sellers that pushed markets downward place their stop loss above. Okay, and also here the sellers that push markets downward place their stop loss above, and ultimately the sellers that put their stop loss here sold market down. Okay, so what we want to do now is to make sure that when price is retracing, definitely we want to be targeting this stop loss level, and then when market takes out this stop loss level, they will act as our liquidity, and then we can take our entry. So we are just going to target this particular week here as our stop loss level here. So I'm just going to bring out my tool and draw that level for us to see, so that we'll be able to spot our liquidity and take out the stop loss before we take our entry. So after spotting that particular liquidity level here, we can go to our 4-hour time frame, and then on our 4-hour time frame we'll be able to see the liquidity level clearly. Okay, so we can see here now that market actually took out this liquidity. Okay, remember, the sellers that sold this market from this particular level actually placed their stop loss here. Okay, and then we can see the market took out the first liquidity and also went to take out this liquidity as well. All right, so whenever we see that liquidity level has been taken, we can also draw our order block. Remember, we have an order block here, so we're able to spot this particular order block. Although this trade was a late entry, because market came to test this particular order block here, and then if we draw our zone, we will see that market actually tapped at this particular order block level here. Okay, so you can see the market came to test this particular last buy candle here before the sell, and that was why price came back, retraced, tested it, and started selling. Okay, remember, we took our trade somewhere around here, and this particular candlestick here, which is a pin bar candlestick, is a confirmation candlestick that shows us that price is now wanting to sell in the market, and that was why we took this sell after the close of this candle. And then this particular candle here suggests to us that market is not willing to take out the high of this particular candle. And so if we go to the higher time frame, like maybe the 15 minutes time frame, on a lower time frame rather, we can see that market failed to take out this particular high here, and market kept on selling. So somewhere around here we can notice that a break of support took place here. If we draw our tool here, you will notice that there was like a support level somewhere around here. Okay, so I'm just going to draw this tool here for us to see this support level here. Okay, so market actually broke out from this support level. Okay, and so when we saw that, we knew that definitely market was going to be selling hard. So for our target level, definitely we'll be able to target this particular low here. Remember that this was where price actually retraced from. Okay, so we'll be able to set that as our target level for our take profit. So guys, this is how we want to make use of this pattern whenever we see it playing out on our charts. Okay, so what I want us to do is to go back, look for opportunities like this, backtest this strategy and see how it works for you. Okay, so if you are yet to like this video, please kindly do so. If you are yet to share it, do well so that other traders can get access to this video. Okay, and then do well to leave a comment in the comment description of this video, guys. So guys, stay profitable, make sure you don't risk more than you are willing to lose in the market. Okay, so thanks for watching this video, guys. Cheers, and I will see you in my next trading video.